welcome to our broadcast live stream of the Muleshoe Mules versus Dalhart Wolves football game. It's a District 2 3A matchup. Lots at stake as Bushland in the district has clinched the championship and a playoff spot. And there's 3 more available, so these next 2 games, lots on the line as all 4 teams that are still remaining in District 2 3A have a shot at making the playoffs. The Mules, of course, lost to Bushland the first district game and then beat River Road last week in a thrilling game. Dalhart, similar, is at 1-1 in the district standings. Overall, Dalhart's 2-6 and the Mules are 3-5. So lots at stake. And game number 9 for the Mules on the 2021 season. 1 left, will be in action at Littlefield next weekend on Friday. The live stream broadcast brought to you here on Gillam Advertising, Channel 6, MuleshoeTV.com by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, WTG Fuels, K&K Pharmacy, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Dell Oil Company, Irrigation Pumps and Power, Bailey County Farm Bureau and Scott Miller, and Bamert Seed Company. And we're here broadcasting live a little bit early today because it is senior night, the last home game of the 2021 season, and we'll have the spotlight on all the seniors coming up here in just a few moments, live from David Wood Field at Benny Douglas Stadium here in Muleshoe. After that, we'll have our pregame with the voice of the Muleshoe Mules, Elliott Davis, and then all of the action beginning at kickoff at 7 p.m. The 8th graders will march with the Mighty M Marching Band and play at halftime, and also there will be a presentation of a 1962 Muleshoe Mules District Championship game ball to the schools. All that coming up here in our live stream tonight, Muleshoe Mules versus the Dalhart Wolves. Brian Cox, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, Texas, where they have wedding shower selections now for Shelby Harrison and Jacob Matt Crittenden. Wedding showers November the 6th. All new shipment of puzzles available now at Brian Cox, including the Images of Texas, the Pumpkin Patch Farm, Harvest Truck puzzles, along with many Christmas-themed designs as well. The special of the month is the 10-year smoke alarm, marked down to $16.97 while supplies last. And the manager's special for this month is a 20-volt max cordless leaf blower by Black & Decker, marked down to $99.97. Get in now for the best selection of winter work jackets and bib overalls by Burton for the whole family. Also battery-powered heated jackets and hoodies by Milwaukee. Hand, toe, foot, and mega warmers, along with antifreeze for your vehicles, along with RV and marine antifreeze and windshield deicer spray available now at Fry & Cox. Get in now while the selection is best. Fry & Cox, 401 South 1st Street, Muleshoe, Texas. Get ready for the colder weather right around the corner. They're open Monday through Saturdays, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m.
Senior night. First up on the football team, Andre Alfaro. Andre is escorted by his parents Elizabeth Salamanca and Louis Pacheco. Our next senior, Jeremiah Barron. Jeremiah is escorted by his parents, Vienna and Jaime Baron. Our next senior, Brennan Davis. Brennan is escorted by his parents, Cindy and Daryl Davis. Next up, Christian Favela. Christian is escorted by Elizabeth and Manuel Favela. Our next senior, Doc Gardner. Doc is escorted by JC and Justin Gardner. Zach Hasley. Zach is escorted by Mike Hasley and Crystal Dominguez. Our next senior is Victor Morales. Victor is escorted by Marcela Hernandez and his brother Aaron Morales. Our next senior is Jacob Reyes. Jacob is escorted by Gabriela and Julio Reyes. Our next senior is Tristan Solalinde. Tristan is escorted by Patricia and Rafael Solalinde and his brother Patrick Solalinde. Our next senior, Michaela Curvin. Michaela is escorted by Raquel and Rashad Curvin. Our next senior, Alina Elisa Raras. Alina is escorted by Susana Gloria and Jojo Elisa Raras. Our next senior is Caitlin Hart. Caitlin is escorted by Stephen and Tiffany Hart. Next up is Natalie Ambrose. Natalie is escorted by Roland and Carla Ambrose. Our next senior is Marley Alvarado. Marley is escorted by Norma Alvarado. Our next senior is Erisbel Avilas. Erisbel is escorted by Susana, Antonio, and brother Antonio Jr. Avilas. Our next senior, Mark Espinoza. Mark is escorted by Irene and Philippe Espinoza. Next up, Nathan Ferguson. Nathan is escorted by his mother, Lisa Ferguson. Our next senior, Liliana Castro. Lily is escorted by her mother, Mary Castro. Our next senior is Israel Tapia. Next up, Isaac Flores. Isaac is escorted by Myra and Miguel Ortegon. Our next senior is Bryson Woodard. Bryson is escorted by Danae and Stephen Woodard. Next up, Leonardo Agundes. Leonardo is escorted by Gloria and Ramiro Agundes. And our final senior, Jimena Fuller. Jimena is escorted by Michelle and Logan Rutherford, and her father, Dwayne Fuller. Please give these seniors a round of applause for their hard work and dedication to the Muleshoe program.
Our Gillam Advertising, MuleshoeTV.com broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules live stream versus the Dalhart Wolves football game, brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, WTG Fuels, K&K Pharmacy, Edward Jones, Stephen Dement, Dell Oil Company, Irrigation Pumps and Power, Bailey County Farm Bureau, Scott Miller, and Bamert Seed Company. Brian Cox, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, Texas, where they have wedding shower selections now for Shelby Harrison and Jacob Matt Crittenden. Wedding showers November the 6th. All new Shipman of puzzles available now at Brian Cox, including the Images of Texas, the Pumpkin Patch Farm, Harvest Truck puzzles, along with many Christmas-themed designs as well. The special of the month is the 10-year smoke alarm, marked down to $16.97 while supplies last. And the manager's special for this month is the 20-volt Max cordless leaf blower by Black & Decker, marked down to $99.97. Get in now for the best selection of winter work jackets and bib overalls by Burton for the whole family. Also battery-powered heated jackets and hoodies by Milwaukee. Hand, toe, foot, and mega warmers, along with antifreeze for your vehicles, along with RV and marine antifreeze and windshield deicer spray available now at Fry & Cox. Get in now while the selection is best. Fry & Cox, 401 South 1st Street, Muleshoe, Texas. Get ready for the colder weather right around the corner. They're open Monday through Saturdays, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m.
We're going to take you to a story we had in Thursday's Mule Train News program about this 1962 game ball being presented to the Muleshoe schools at halftime during the Muleshoe Dalhart game. Now listen to this.
Ron Scott, a MHS graduate in the class of 1963, will give the game ball from the Muleshoe Mules District Championship Team 1962 to the Muleshoe schools, and they will present the ball to the school at halftime during the Muleshoe versus Dalhart game this coming Friday, October the 29th. Ron can't be here, but he is hoping to get someone else from the team to represent him, possibly Jerry Harrison, who was a teammate on the 1962 Mules District Championship team. Ron's parents were Dick and Mabel Scott, and they ran the Clay's Corner Gin before selling it, moving to Plainview, and then buying it again and moving Ron back to Muleshoe in 1960. He had 5 siblings that were all older than him. One was Paul, who became a mail carrier as an adult and served here in the Muleshoe school as a school board member. The head coach for the Muleshoe Mules District Championship team was Bill Taylor, and the district title in 1962 was the first one for the Mules since 1938. That's a 24-year drought between the two district titles. Assistant coaches were Willie McAlpine, Lewis Powers, Bob Coleman, and Bob Graves. Of course, Bob still lives here in Muleshoe. Team members include Jerry Harrison, Gary Ratliff, Al Reasoner, Dan Smith, Dick Pilot, Barry Lewis, Bill Harbin, Donald Shanks, Scott Oliver, Ronnie Hurd, Ronnie Johnson, Stanley Black, Gerald White, Kenny Heathington, Larry Allison, Clifford Gray, Grady Casey, Ronnie Locke, Daryl Burton, Mike Miller, Don Finn, Jerry Gilbreth, Archie Evans, David Jones, Jimmy Cabrera, Mike Connell, Ronald Scott, Charles King, Robert Pruitt, Bruce Little, Dwight Burkhead, Greg Blackwood, David Henderson, James Warwick, and Bill Coltrane. The first game of the season, they lost to AAA neighbor Littlefield 35-0. Of course, Muleshoe was a AA team in those years. Then in the second game of the season, the Mules lost a close one to a very good Seagraves team, 18-14. They lost in their third game of the season against a very good Tulia team, 21-0. They tied Clovis 14-14. Which Clovis would go on and win the 1962 New Mexico State football title. They finally got in the winning column in the fifth game of the season against, again, a much larger opponent in Hereford, beating them 13-16. The Dumas Demons would go on and win a state 3A title in 1962, and they really whipped up on the Mules 60-6 in their sixth game of the season. With district play starting, the Mules shut out their first 3 District 3 2A opponents, beating the Morton Indians 7-0, Olton Mustangs 13-0, and then Friona Chieftains 42-0, and clinched the district title in a squeaker, beating Dement 7-6 with Jimmy Cabrera kicking the extra point that sealed the big win for the Mules. On November the 28th, 1962, the Mules lost 29-0 in the bi-district round of the playoffs to Denver City. So the 1962 overall record was 5-5-1. District 3 2A record for 1962 was 4-0 in district championship. The Mules named to the 1962 3 2A All-District or All-South Plains teams were Gerald White as a guard, Ronnie Johnson as halfback, Scott Oliver as an end, Jerry Gilbreth halfback, Kenny Heathington quarterback, Mike Miller as a tackle, Larry Allison as an end, Alvin Reasoner as a tackle, and Ronnie Hurd as a guard for the Mules. Of course, the head coach, Bill Taylor, went on to a long career here in the Muleshoe schools, coaching, teaching, and then finally serving as the principal at DeShazo Elementary before he retired. In his retirement years, he helped call play-by-play on many sporting broadcasts here on Gillem Advertising Channel 6. And that boy, Bill Taylor, and his wife were good people. Ron Scott graduated from MHS in 1963 and went on to study and work as a student trainer at LCU before doing the same thing and graduating from Texas Tech, where he worked mainly with the football and track teams. He began his career as a trainer in Richardson in the schools there in 1968, but 2 years later served in the U.S. Army and fought in Vietnam from 1970 to 71. He came back and worked as a trainer at Lubbock High and then started the elementary PE program and worked as a trainer in the Temple schools. He then went on to work for 25 years for Scott and White in their orthopedics department, working as part of their outreach to area sports programs. He told me that assistant coach Lewis Powers went on to be the principal at Highland Park Middle School there in Dallas, and Ron got to visit him one time there at Highland Park, and that was thrilling to see his old assistant coach there in Dallas. One of head coach Bill Taylor's sons, Kenny Taylor, worked with Ron for several years in the Temple schools. Now Kenny is retired and living in Lubbock. Ron met his wife Kathy while attending LCU as she grew up in Lamesa. They were married in 1968. They have 3 children, David, Dana, and Monica. David and his family lives in Rogers, Arkansas. He's a photographer. Dana and her family live in Belton. She is a labor and delivery nurse and on the faculty at Mary Hardin Baylor. And Monica and her family live in Castle Rock, Colorado, where she is raising their children. Monica has a master's degree from Florida State. Ron and Kathy have 7 grandkids. And thanks so much to Ron Scott, as he has given the 1962 Muleshoe Mules District Championship game ball to the Muleshoe schools, and that will be presented to the schools at halftime during the Muleshoe versus Dalhart game Friday, October the 29th. So make sure to be watching to our live stream for that.
District champs, and they clinched playoffs. Your second and third is tied between Muleshoe and Dalhart at 1-1, which is tonight's matchup to decide kind of who pushes into the second place spot of District 2 3A. 4 is River Road, which Muleshoe played last week at their place, won that game 42-38. It was a very big thriller. And in 5th place, it's Littlefield, 0-2, rounding out the bottom. Dalhart comes in 2-6 with losses to Parrington, Pampa, Spearman, Friona 56-33, Stratford, and Bushland 41-32. They have wins against Borger and Littlefield. They beat Littlefield 41-32. Muleshoe 3-5. Big win last week. District 42-38 versus River Road. They beat out Tulia 35-31. Sundown 33-14. Muleshoe has losses to Lamesa 24-20, Friona 55-13, Seminole 51-35, and Snyder 45-33, and a district loss to Bushland 44-13 compared to the Bushland loss of Dalhart 41-32. It is senior night here in Muleshoe, Texas. As we celebrate our seniors, I will go over the Muleshoe roster. At number 0, you have Brennan Davis, wide receiver, linebacker, senior. 1, Irvin Torres, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. Number 2, Judas Reyes, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. 3, LSR Cincineros, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. Number 4, Zach Hasley, quarterback, defensive back. He is a senior. 5, Nathan Martins, quarterback, defensive back, freshman. Number 7, Sebastian Curvin, quarterback, linebacker, sophomore. Number 8, Justin Dyke, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. 10, Zeke Castle, running back, defensive back, sophomore. Number 11, Christian Fabela, wide receiver, linebacker, senior. 12, Zach Radloff, running back, linebacker, sophomore. 13, Jeremiah Barone, wide receiver, defensive back, senior. 14, Davian McMullen, wide receiver, linebacker, junior. Number 19, Uriel Vasquez, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. 21, Daniel Sines, wide receiver, defensive back, sophomore. 22, Noah Cantu, wide receiver, defensive back, sophomore. 33, Tate Shipman, wide receiver, linebacker, junior. 40, Jaxer Lopez, running back, defensive line, sophomore. 50, Jacob Reyes, offensive line, linebacker, senior. 51, Jonathan Salinas, offensive line, defensive line, sophomore. 52, Ricardo Gonzalez, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 53, Doc Gardner, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 55, Victor Morales, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 64, Ivan Mora, wide receiver, defensive back, sophomore. 66, Eric Vasquez, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 74, Lee Tosh, offensive line, defensive line, sophomore. 75, Andre Alfaro, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 78, Nick Reyes, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 79, Tristan Salinde, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 81, Ramsey Martinez, wide receiver, defensive back, sophomore. Your head football coaches, Jason Richards. Offensive coordinators, Chris Moser. Defensive coordinators, Darrell Davis. Assistant coaches are Aaron Simmons, Stephen Butler, Jackson Lee, AJ Villanueva, Charles Hertz, Austin Ross, James Hopper, Ross Johnson, Zach Toscano. Your superintendent is Dr. R.L. Richards, and your principal is Cindy Basir. Now for the Dalhart Wolves, I will read off their players now. Number 1, it's Thomas Meyer, quarterback, senior. Number 2, Kavian Encinas, wide receiver, cornerback, senior. 3, Dalen Gilmore, tight end, linebacker, senior. 4, Corbin Carcienas, handback, safety, sophomore. 5, Uriel Lujan, wide receiver, cornerback, junior. 6, Orban Hernandez, linebacker, tight end, sophomore. 7, Christian Gonzalez, kicker, senior. 8, Wesley Gerald, cornerback, wide receiver, junior. 9, Luis Fela, running back, safety, junior. 11, Aiden Chacan, safety, wide receiver, senior. Number 12, Alex Rivas, cornerback, wide receiver, senior. 15, Alexander Payton, running back, linebacker, sophomore. Number 19, Skeet Wake, safety, wide receiver, senior. 22, Matthew Enzulda, linebacker, running back, senior. Number 33, Max Baca, cornerback, wide receiver, senior. 40, Clayton Monroe, safety, running back, senior. 45, Jet Puega. Linebacker, running back, sophomore. 50, Joel Herrera, senior. 51, Logan Box. Offensive line, defensive line, senior. 52, Kason Holt. Offensive line, defensive line, junior. 61, Damian Huchara. Offensive line, defensive line, senior. 62, Christian Salinas. Offensive line, defensive line, senior. 63, David Castro. Offensive line, defensive line, sophomore. 70, Damian Cervantes. Offensive line, defensive line, senior. 75, Ben Turner. Offensive line, defensive line, sophomore. The head coach is Joey Reed, the principal is Scott Wright, and the superintendent for Dalhart is Dr. Joe Alcorta. Muleshoe looks for a very big victory today, especially on the momentum of last week's big win between River Road and Muleshoe. Muleshoe traveled out to River Road, won 42-38 on the last final seconds interception on River Road. It was a miscommunicated pass from Elliott Brown, who was the wide receiver last week. Judas Reyes went up and got the big interception for the big district win for Muleshoe. Good job to the Mules. All around, just kind of good play from the both sides of the ball all night. We are now going to recognize the national anthem. Let's play some football, folks. A little bit of fog on the field from the run-out tunnel from both teams. Kind of a funny sight to see on this kind of spooky October night that we have here. Definitely a beautiful October night as is. Kind of hovering around the 70-degree area, kind of going down just a little bit. Wind is very calm tonight. Brendan Davis to the right, number 0. To the left of him is number 4, Zach Hasley. Those are your captains for Muleshoe tonight. Number 1, Thomas Meyer. 33, Max Baca. And number 55, Jaeger Puga. Those are your captains for the Dalhart Wolves. And looking at some action tonight between kind of everyone, really good spread on offense. I mean, you had Sebastian Curvin get involved in the quarterback position, a little bit of wildcat from him. Zach Hasley doing a great job reading his keys, reading the defense really well, kind of making safeties bite. The run game has been terrific. A big three-headed monster between Zeke Castle, Zach Radloff, and then you also have number 40, Jackson Lopez, who hops in and out every time. It's number 7, Sebastian Curvin has done a really great job himself, too, on carrying the ball. So Muleshoe has deferred, so Dalhart will receive. So Muleshoe will get the ball to start the second half, and the big, mighty M defense is going to round it off for us. Very, very excited for tonight's game. Really excited to see how Muleshoe carries over the momentum into today's matchup, especially on senior night. Get the seniors that definitely step up. A lot of playmakers on the senior side of the ball, but also a lot of really good young kids on this Muleshoe Mule offense and defensive team. 55, Victor Morales to kick it away, and it looks like it's going to be... Let's see if I can get you a number. It looks like number 33, Max Baca, to receive, along with number 40. It's Clayton Monroe back to receive for the Wolves. Everyone's kind of spread out now after the fake attempt at an onside. Muleshoe does it just about every kickoff. May never know when that may come in handy. And the kick is off, and that's going to go high in the air, straight into the hands of number 19, who's going to slip up. That's going to be Wake, who's going to be brought down. That's going to be number 10, Zeke Castle. So 1st and 10 for the Wolves. Muleshoe's very powerful defense coming out. Definitely nasty in the trenches is what they are. Doing a great job on the defensive line. That's number 78, Nick Reyes, who's on there. Also number 40, Jaxer Lopez. 55, Victor Morales. Also number 50, Jacob Reyes, who's out there on the end. Thomas Meyer, empty backfield to start out. It's going to be a spread, and then that pass is going to go straight out. Davey McMullen on the tackle. On the reception is going to be number 4. That's Corbin Conseca. Trips. Now Conseca's in motion, and that's going to be a keeper by Thomas. Thomas is going to take it himself. He's not going to get hardly anywhere. Brings up 3rd down and short. Met right at the line of scrimmage. I think number 0, Brennan Davis, kind of stepped up, filled the hole. Good job by him. Hurry up offense. Trips down low. And, there's going to be a flag. And you got to keep playing that ball. And that's going to be caught by number 13. That's going to be Alexander Payton. Offsides on Muleshoe should be declined. And I figured that the whistles would blow. The Muleshoe linebacker was way past the line of scrimmage. Gives Dalhart a 1st and 10. Thomas Meyer, the lone quarterback in the back, all by himself. Trips down low again. We've seen that before. Little bubble screen. That's going to go out to 33. Not before he's met by Davey McMullen and also number 13, Jeremiah Barone. Back on the reception. 9-yard. 2nd down and 1. Meyer looking left at Baca, and he's going to do a little in and out. That's going to be a touchdown. 18-yard pass from Thomas brings up the first score for Dalhart. So Dalhart strikes pretty fast. 10:42 left in the first quarter. 0-6 is our score. Kick is going to be up. That's going to be number 7, and it is good. That's Christian Gonzalez on the PAT. 0-7 in favor of the Wolves. That's going to be a 18-yard pass from the quarterback Thomas Meyer to number 4 Corbin. That was number 4 Corbin Conseca on the catch. So Dalhart strikes first with 10:42 left in the first quarter. Point attempt was good. Makes score 0-7 in favor of the Dalhart Wolves. Muleshoe really hasn't faced a team like this where you're going 5 wide almost the whole entire time. Spread formation. Definitely something different. Gonzalez to kick it off. Back is Zeke Castle to attempt the return. And this is going to go into the hands of Radloff. Radloff's going to take it. That's number 21 Signs who's going to take it. Signs on a couple of returns for the season. Kind of be just a little bit hesitant kicking to him if you're the other team. He'll get up past the 35, out to about the 40. 1st and 10 for Muleshoe. So here comes Hasley and company. One man in the backfield. Handoff. It's going to go to Signs. Signs is going to take it, and he's going to get nowhere. Loss of a yard on the play. Clock will continue to run. 10:20 in the first quarter. Muleshoe down by 7, looking to answer the quick Dalhart touchdown. Dalhart with the 3-man front. Kind of safeties are pushed up. Everyone's kind of in the press coverage for the Dalhart defense. Hasley looking. That's going to go deep out there to number 13 Barone, just outside of his reach. Stops the clock at 9:57. 3rd and 11 now for Muleshoe. Signs to the left of Hasley, bottom of your screen, 4 wide receiver set, and watch number 7 Sebastian Curvin right in that slot position at the top of your screen. He'll be to the right of the offensive line. Hasley looking. Hasley needs to get rid of it. Hasley has a hole, and he's just going to step up and take it himself. Hasley has a blocker out in front of him, and he's going to spin around. First down into Dalhart territory, across the 50, across the 40. And, boy, that feels pretty good to be able to convert that. First down, Muleshoe. And now here comes the hurry-up. Jason Richards on the sideline giving signals out to his team. Hasley. Handoff Signs. Signs going up the right side. Found the hole. Going to wiggle around. Gain of 5 on the play. Boy, oh boy. Daniel Signs, very patient. Sits there, watches the hole develop, finds where to go, and definitely makes use of finding the open area in the field. Signs handoff again. Signs is going to be in trouble here, and he's going to get a couple yards. Made something out of nothing. Dalhart definitely read the run correct. They stepped up but weren't able to get to Signs fast enough before he was able to get a little bit of extra yardage. 3rd and 2 for Muleshoe. Hasley, Signs handoff, and first down. And a little bit of change to that dollar, too. Little 4-yard run. 1st and 10 for Muleshoe. Keeps the clock running. 8:50 and counting. So now Muleshoe kind of has a little bit of running on their side and a little bit of passing, too. Kind of look for the play action here. 3 wide receiver set with the tight end. Sebastian Curvin's the tight end. Handoff, that's going to be Zeke Castle. Zeke going up the field. Same thing with Zeke. Zeke has that little burst to him. He definitely likes to shimmy-shammy just a little bit. And he's also another running back that can make something out of nothing. 2nd down and 4 after the 6-yard run by Zeke. Zeke takes it right side. Kind of goes just a little bit out, and gain of 1. Looks like they're going to give Zeke a gain of 1. Makes it 3rd down and a few. Zeke once again making something out of nothing. And I tell you what, Dalhart's defense, they have their hands to their hips, just a little tired. 3rd down. Hasley, Zeke. Ball's on the ground. Hasley's going to take it himself, and he's going to push forward. It's going to be a gain of 1. Oh, my goodness. The handoff was just a little bit out there. Oh, and here comes then it's going to be a pistol wildcat kind of hybrid here. Sebastian Curvin should be the one that's going to take this. And here comes everyone from Dalhart to keep it themselves. Sebastian going forward. Pushing. Looks like he got to the 1st down marker. And they're going to give him the 1st down. 1st down, Sebastian Curvin on the carry. It's a 2-yard gain, and oh my goodness, Sebastian got stuffed at the line, but he's a big tight end. He plays tight end, took the snap direct there, and just ran it right up the gut. Kind of bounced off of his line and kind of shimmied off to the left. Good job by Sebastian. Signs is going to be met in the backfield. Big hit. That's going to be number 40. Clayton Monroe on the tackle for loss. Makes it 2nd down and 12. 6:55 and counting. Muleshoe down 0-7. Here in the 1st quarter. And boy, oh boy, I wonder, Muleshoe, what would you do here? You know, Dalhart's running the 3-man front. They definitely stacking the box with only 5 now. Oh, and here comes, watch the edge rusher. We're going to send Brennan Davis to that side. Good job on the block pickup. That's going to be Signs on the carry, and Signs is going to get upfield just a little bit. Unfortunately, he's barely going to get back to not even to the original stick location. It's going to make it 3rd and 11 now for Muleshoe. And at this point, this is 4-down territory. Hasley. And here comes the blitz. No safety in the middle. Watch here. Now the safety's going to kind of back up. 3-man rush. It's going to be Hasley's going to toss it to Brendan Davis, number 0. Brendan Davis just kind of snuck by. Gain of 6. 7-8. Gain of 8. Make it 4th and 3. Good job on the play design there. I thought it was a handoff. I thought Signs took it. Little bunch set at the top of your screen. Coach on the sideline is giving some direction to his team. 10 seconds on the play clock. And timeout. 0-7 is our score at 5:45 left in the 1st quarter. 4th and 2 is what it is currently. Gillam Advertising, Muleshoe versus Dalhart is brought to you by Barrett Potato Farm, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe ISD, Mohawk Auto Parts, Bailey County Electric Co-op, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecom, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, WTG Fuels, K&K Pharmacy, Edward Jones, Stephen Dement, Dale Oil Company, Irrigation Pumps and Power, Bailey County Farm Bureau, Scott Miller, and Bamert Seed Company. We are currently broadcasting. It is a live broadcast. You can find us everywhere. Go to channel6.com. Also find us on Facebook under Channel 6 Muleshoe, Gil Lamb, and also on YouTube. 4th and, they're going to say 4th and 2. I'm sorry about that. 4th and 2. Hasley, pass. Irvin Torres is open. Touchdown, Muleshoe. Irvin Torres on the 8-yard touchdown. Pass from Zach Hasley. Big hole is left. Safety's pushed up, and Zach Hasley saw it, and Irvin Torres just kind of slipped. There's a little bubble. He kind of hovered towards the top. Good job by Muleshoe. Touchdown. Kick is going to be up, and the kick is good. Ties the score 7-7 in favor of no one. It's all tied up. So kind of recap there. First quarter, Dalhart goes from the start of the game, burns a couple minutes off the clock, 10:42. They were up 0-7. Muleshoe now comes in and goes get the ball at 10:34 to start the series, and it is 5:44 now. This is a good drive by Muleshoe, keeping the score tied 7-7. Keep your defense off the field, let them get rest a little bit. It's a pass from Zach Hasley to number 1 Irvin Torres. Irvin Torres just kind of bubbled in, reached out, safety's pushed up at number 55 Victor Morales to give the point after, which is good. 7-7 is now our score. So Muleshoe answers back. Victor Morales to kick it away. And that's a good answer by Muleshoe. I tell you what, it was just hard-fought run most of the way. Little passes here and there, and then you got the play action that kind of pinched everyone forward. Kick is now away, and that's going to go into the hands of... I thought he stepped out. It looked like he stepped out. That's number 10. I'm sorry, that's number 19, Week. Justin Dyke on the tackle. 1st and 10 for Dalhart. And I wonder if they're going to come out in the same formation. 5:40 left in the first quarter. It's 7-7. Here comes Meyer. Trips is out the top of your screen, and it's going to be Meyer in the lone backfield. And it's going to be a counter. Meyer's going to go nowhere. That was a host of meals that got in there. And I see number 14. I see number 55. 78, Nick Reyes is in there. The defensive unit. Number 40, Jaxter Lopez. I see a host of meals that got in there. Davey McMullen kind of went in and really stuffed from the linebacker position. Good job by the Muleshoe defense on that play. Makes it 2nd down and 12. Now different formation. Expect probably a counter. And it's going to be number 1. Thomas going to be taken out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd and maybe about 7 or 8. I tell you what, I don't know what to expect on that play there. Thomas Meyer kind of little play action swung out, and then one of the backs kind of slipped out. Looks like it was going to be a screen, and then that was picked up. And then Nick Reyes and number 40, Jaxter Lopez, got freed up on the play, and they started chasing down the quarterback, and leads it to where we are now. They're going, no, it's going to be 3rd and 11, gain of 1. And pass. That's going to be just over the head of number 8. It's going to be Wesley Gerald. And Muleshoe's defense stepped up big. 4th down and 11. 4:52, I'm sorry. Oh, and that ball was almost kicked. That is going way high up, and that's going to take a Muleshoe bounce, not even past the 50. Number 55, Jaeger Puga, to pick it up, and putting it away was number 22, Matthew Allen. So 1st and 10 for Muleshoe. Muleshoe offense now coming down methodically on the last drive, taking it down. 10:34, blew almost 5 minutes and some change off the clock on their last drive. Hasley and company now out on the field. Hasley, handoff, signs going, and gain of a few. I'm sorry, that's number 12. That's Zach Radloff. Gain of 2nd down and 7. Clock running, 4:20 and counting. Hasley, play action. Jeremiah Barone caught. Jeremiah Barone caught it. Big pass into the red zone we go. Ball at the 19, 1st and 10 for Muleshoe, really the 19 and a half. And here comes the Muleshoe defense. Handoff. Radloff's going to take it, shoot up the right side. Gain of a few. And that's kind of how you keep teams on your toes. Second down and 7. Ball at the 17. Hasley, play action, looking to his left, now looking over the middle. Irvin Torres again, touchdown. He hits Irvin Torres on the slant route. Irvin Torres was in the slot. That's going to be a 17-yard touchdown. They connect again. That's number 4 to number 1. That's the 2 senior connection on senior night. 55, Victor Morales to attempt the PAT. And the kick's going to be good. Touchdown, the Muleshoe. Recap. Muleshoe gets the ball for 50. Touchdown. That's going to be Irvin Torres' 2nd touchdown tonight. It's going to be Zach Hasley's 2nd passing touchdown tonight. This last one was an 8-yard touchdown. This one's an 18. PAT is good. Muleshoe takes the lead, 14-7, and only burned barely a minute off the clock, and that tells you a lot about this Muleshoe offense. Muleshoe can burn as much time as they want and be successful on the drive, and then they can definitely punch you in the mouth. The little sucker punch from the back was how that one felt, burning only a minute off the clock. Big catch by Jeremiah Barone from Zach Hasley earlier. Now Dalhart's defense kind of on their toes. On the next series, you don't know what to expect. Muleshoe can pass it. They can run in. They have a set of good wide receivers and running backs to work with. Definitely all around good on the skill position for Muleshoe. Makes the score 14-7 in favor of Muleshoe with 3:40 left here in the first quarter. Morales to kick it away. And he's going to kick it high, and that's going to go directly into the hands of number 19, who's going to take it himself, shoot up, and get past 25, land at about let's say right at the 30. So Week has done all the receiving for Dalhart on special teams and hasn't really gotten anywhere tonight. Just a little bit past the 25 a couple times, and actually was stopped before the 25 several times. Here comes the Wolves. Thomas Meyer all by himself. Used to seeing that tonight. Little bubble that's going to go out to number 8, and he's going to be met. And that's going to be number 0, Brendan Davis, stepping up. Brennan Davis on the tackle, keeping the game short. Gain of 2 for Dalhart. Second down and 8. Clock running, 3 minutes and counting. And counter is going to go out to number 40, and he's a tough runner, kind of shoving his way, bouncing off of his line, going up the left side. It's going to be Clayton Monroe on the carry, not before he's stopped by a few mules. Makes it 3rd and 4, and at this point, if you're Muleshoe, you would really like to kind of stuff any run, and if you could, on the pass, get a sack. That would be really awesome on this defense to kind of make it 4th and unmanageable. Meyer by himself. Meyer looking to his left. Meyer passing. That's just in and out of the hands. Aiden Chacon, the intended receiver, makes it 4th and 4. Clock that stopped at 2:22. Punting of the way is going to be Matthew. Matthew's punt is going to go high, and you want to avoid it. That's going to take a Muleshoe on the kind of take a neutral bounce. Hit right at about the 42 and just roll directly right, or left, I'm sorry, to the bottom of your screen. So last series, Muleshoe 3-and-out punt for Dalhart. And then another 3-and-out punt for Dalhart. Muleshoe 14-7, 2:13 left in the fourth quarter. Now the hot offense of the Mules comes out. Sebastian Curvin in motion. Watch the bottom of your screen. It's going to be a handoff. No, it's going to be a keeper by Hasley. Hasley's going to take it himself. That was a good read, and that was a big hit coming in from number 40. It's going to be Clayton Monroe. Hasley gets up and got hit by a freight train, got up and just shook it off, and 2nd down and 1 for Muleshoe. Three wide receivers set at the top of your screen. Handoff, it's going to be Signs. Signs bounces off, goes up the middle, breaks one tackle, and he's finally tackled from behind by number 55, Jaeger Puega. Not good enough, though. That's a Muleshoe first down, and add a couple of cents to that dollar that Signs just had. Zeke Castle in 1st and 10. Muleshoe into Dalhart territory. Sebastian Curvin in motion, left to right. High snap, and it's going to be Zeke Castle. Zeke. Oh, that was almost bad, and Zeke was able to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for Muleshoe. And honestly, I don't know what to expect out of this Muleshoe offense. Muleshoe doing it all air, ground, all around, in and out. Who knows where they're going to go with this one. Hasley. A little bit of a high snap. Bubble screen. Number 3, Cincinnati takes it. Cincinnati is going. He's going to go to the house, but there's going to be a flag in the back. Now it's going to be a big 35-yard touchdown, but that's going to get called back maybe. Let's see what the penalty flag is as the officiating crew discusses it. Holding Muleshoe. And that will hurt you. Makes it repeat 2nd down, and that's going to be 2nd and very, very long now for Muleshoe. Second down and 19, Muleshoe, and that's going to be a handoff to Zeke Castle. Zeke has blockers out in front of him. Zeke is going to go. Zeke's going to be forced out of bounds, almost back to originally where Muleshoe was, if not better. It's going to be a yard shy of the sticks. Big run by Zeke Castle. Makes it 3rd and 1. Coach not liking what it's seeing, and I don't either. Dalhart's pressed up on the bottom side of your screen. They're definitely looking at a blitz. And here they come. Zeke Castle. No, it's going to be a keeper by Hasley. Hasley's going to slide forward. First down, Muleshoe. Oh, Hasley read that just perfectly. Dalhart was coming forward, and I tell you what, if it was handed off to Zeke, Zeke was going to get hit in the backfield. But first down, Muleshoe. Good read by the quarterback, Zach Hasley. 1st and 10, 35 seconds and counting left in the first quarter. Muleshoe's up 14-7, by the way. High snap. Castle. Oh, shimmy, shammy. Dances around. Finally brought out of bounds. 5-yard run on the play. I'll tell you what. Castle stopped on a dime. Came back around. And oh my goodness. Made something out of nothing. That's what this running back core has been doing almost all season. They've been able to extend out plays with their feet and the athleticism that they have. Great job by the running back crew. Second down 5. Hasley looking, passing. He's going to go in the air. That pass is going to be... That's caught. That's going to be a touchdown. 19-yard touchdown. And I can't see who that is. I think that's going to be number 1, Irvin Torres again. Zach Hasley, Irvin Torres, 8 yards. Zach Hasley, Irvin Torres, 18 yards. Zach Hasley, Irvin Torres, a 19-yard touchdown. That's going to be Irvin Torres' 3rd of the night. Senior to senior connection on senior night. I'll say that again. Morales' kick is going to be up. Oh, and it's going to be brought back. That kick is blocked. And that's going to be number 40, who's going to take it all the way back. And that's going to be a touchdown. That's going to be Clayton Monroe on the return. So it'll be Dalhart 9, Muleshoe 20. That's a lot to kind of take in right here as Muleshoe goes down methodically, kind of leaves 10 seconds on the clock. So a lot to kind of read right there. 20-9 is now our score. It was a block kick by number 40 from Dalhart. That is Clayton Monroe who took it back. Not just right before that. It is the 3rd connection of the night of number 1 Irvin Torres and Zach Hasley as a touchdown pass. Big touchdown by Muleshoe, and then kind of and it's not a touchdown. It's going to be 2 points awarded to Dalhart for the return kick. Brings our score 9-20. Favor of Muleshoe. Morales to kick it away. Morales' kick is going to be high, and that's going to land right in the center, bounce, and that's going to land into the hands of number 9. That's going to be Favela. Just gain a couple after picking up the ball. And boy, oh boy, Muleshoe got there kind of fast, only gave up 2 yards after the ball landed at about the 30. Favela picked it up, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Dalhart. And I'm definitely a believer in momentum, and Dalhart getting a return on that block punt is big for Dalhart. Number 9 in motion, and that's going to be a handoff. That's going to go straight to 22. That's going to be Matthew, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. We'll be right back for your second quarter. As we do that, we will run our sponsors.
Our Gillam Advertising, MuleshoeTV.com broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules live stream versus the Dalhart Wolves football game, brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, WTG Fuels, K&K Pharmacy, Edward Jones, Stephen Dement, Dell Oil Company, Irrigation Pumps and Power, Bailey County Farm Bureau, Scott Miller, and Bamert Seed Company.
9's our score. Dalhart starting out this series, and it's going to be a pass that's going to go over the middle. That's going to be number 6, the tight end who got the reception. It's Orban Hernandez. So now Dalhart coming out in the hurry up, and watch number 6 again. They might go right back to him. He kind of hovered right over the middle. Muleshoe, 4 defensive linemen. Little bubble screen that's going to go straight. Let me see if I can get a... It's going to be weak on the catch. Little bubble screen worked for Dalhart there. 2nd down and about 3. 11:45 and running, and a flag. It's going to be a free play, and they're going to go deep. Dalhart is, and that was almost intercepted, but it's going to be offsides call. Muleshoe. It's going to make it automatic 1st down. Automatic 1st down right here. It was only 3rd down and 3. Make it 1st and 10 for the Dalhart Wolves into Muleshoe territory. 2 running backs set for Dalhart, 1st of the night, and that's going to be a quick slant, and that's in and out of the hands of Week. I tell you what, Thomas Myers of the Dalhart Wolves, and that dude has a cannon of an arm. He is launching balls tonight. Threading the needle with some of those passes, but they're missing players either in and out. Their hands are just outside their reach. 2nd down and 10. Clock stopped at 11:40. And play action. That's going to go right into the hands. And, oh, my goodness, that's going to be a injured player on the field. That's number 6, Orban Hernandez. That ball went in and out of his hands and almost into the hands, almost intercepted by a Muleshoe player. And Muleshoe doing a really good job tonight. We have an injured player in the field. We'll kind of go over kind of what happened so far in the game. Dalhart came out swinging. It was number 4 on the touchdown tonight. It's Corbin. Pass from number 1. It was an 18-yard pass. Made the score 0-7. Then Muleshoe came out. Methodical little drive that Muleshoe had, taking it down the field. 10:34 is when they got the ball. They went down. It was Zach Hasley to Irvin Torres on the 8-yard pass. Made it 7-7. Point after try was good. 5:44. And then Dalhart punt. Muleshoe had a touchdown. That was a quick sucker punch. 4-1, 18-yard pass. And that's, once again, Hasley to Irvin Torres. Then a punt, 3-and-out punt by Dalhart. Good job on the Muleshoe defense. And then it was a touchdown pass from, you guessed it, the seniors. 4-1, 20-7. And then the block made it 20-9, which is where we are here. Passes in and out of the hands of number 6. I tell you what, Muleshoe's done a great job. That was a big hit. Number 6, Orban Hernandez, had the catch, and he got hit really hard. And here comes the punt team. 4th and 10 for the Dalhart Wolves. And if you're Muleshoe, you would really, really like to get a stop. And the 22 kicker is not exactly where he's set. It's going to go for is what Dalhart's going to do. It's going to be number 4. It's going to be a run back, and that's going to be Jeremiah Barone coming up, reading it perfectly. Thomas Myers goes down. Turnover on downs at about midfield, and there's going to be a flag. Oh, flags coming out every direction. And here's the thing, the flags came after the play, so it should be Muleshoe's ball. As the officiating crew discusses it, it was 4th and 10. It was a little pass back, and it should be Muleshoe's ball. So after the play, it's going to be sportsmanlike conduct from both sides. Those are offsetting penalties, but that came after the play. It's Muleshoe's ball. 1st and 10 for Muleshoe. Big stop. So turnover on downs will make it 1st and 10 for Muleshoe. We are in the second quarter, 11:24. (20-9) is our score. So here comes the hot Muleshoe offense. I'm sorry, it's Hasley and company on the field. Hasley, handoff. That's going to be number 21, Signs, who's going to drag a whole host of Wolves with them. 1st down, and boy, oh boy, somebody turned on the Jets, and I tell you what, Daniel Zines is almost running out of its cleats there, dragging the defensive line of Dalhart with them. 1st and 10, big run, 11-10 and counting. Here comes the blitz, and that's going to be Daniel Zines. He's going to run again and doing it again. Whoa, the dude is running angry right now. Another 1st down, 11-yard run by Daniel Zines. Muleshoe leading 20-9. If you are just now joining us, we are a live broadcast. 10:45 and counting in the second quarter. Muleshoe high snap. That's going to be Zeke Met in the backfield. That's going to be a big tackle. That's number 33, Max Baca. It's going to be a big loss on the play. Makes it 2nd and 14 now for Muleshoe. And Muleshoe's looking to burn some time, 10:25 and counting. You're up, you have a little bit of insurance on your score, and you're kind of looking to pad it a little bit more. Hasley, pass. He's going to have to get it away. And I wonder if Hasley could see. Hasley had an open receiver, makes it 3rd down. At 14, Hasley had Jeremiah Barone up top, who was just ahead of his guy, and I wonder if he was able to see him. Zach Hasley was backpedaling as the blitz was coming in. 3 men on the defensive line, and everyone's pressed up. Look for a quick pass. Look at Sebastian Curvin at the bottom of your screen, and also look at Brendan Davis. And that's going to be Irvin Torres. Irvin Torres leaning out there, and they're going to say he's out of bounds, and I think he was held all the way. Irvin Torres leaping out there. Good athletic player Irvin Torres is. I'm sorry, that was number 3, Elsar Cincinnati, who was diving for the catch. Let me turn off the lights and see. That helps see a little bit down the field, and it does. Now I can see clearly. 10 minutes and 7 seconds and counting, and coach is going to take a timeout. Timeout called by Muleshoe is going to be 4th and 14 after I read off these sponsors. Gillam Advertising, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe ISD, Mohawk Auto Parts, Bailey County Electric Co-op, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, 5 Area Telephone West Plains Telecom, Shipman's Body Shop Autoplex, WTG Fuels. Irrigation Pumps and Power, Bailey County Farm Bureau, Scott Miller, and Bamert Seed Company. You can see all of our sponsors at the front page of our website, channel6muleshoe.com. 10:07 left in the second quarter. 20-9 is our score in favor of your Muleshoe Mules. 4th and 14, though, is what Muleshoe is faced with. And empty backfield. Zach Hasley's all by himself. Muleshoe needs to get up to the 18-yard line for a first down. Zach Hasley's going to look. He's going to go deep. Brendan Davis looking, and flag is thrown. Brendan Davis turned around, and the Dalhart Wolf did not. First down is what should be after this flag. Pass interference on Dalhart. I tell you what, if that ball was thrown just a little bit further than that, might have been a touchdown. Brendan Davis has those long arms as a tight end, and man, they threw him way out there running the post route. 1st and 10 for Muleshoe. 10:01 left in the second quarter. And the nice thing here is that Muleshoe, it's 1st and 10, and if you get the first down, you'll be inside of the 7-8ish yard line. Kind of gets you a little bit closer if you make your way down that way. Hasley, handoff. That's going to be number 3 who's going to take it. It's going to be Cincinnati. Cincinnati's going. First down, Muleshoe, and exactly what I said before, he's going to be just inside the 6-7 yard line. Somewhere in there is where they're going to mark him. Oh, they're going to mark him short. They're going to mark him right at about the 9. It'll be second down and a couple for the Mules. Hasley all by himself. Watch Sebastian Curvin in the wing. And that's going to be a toss. That's going to be Elsar Cincinnati. 8-yard run, touchdown on the little toss out in front of Hasley. Touchdown, Muleshoe makes the score 26-9 with 9:49 left in the second quarter. Muleshoe, another methodical drive. Morales' kick is going to be up, and it is good. Victor Morales on the PAT. makes the score 27-9 in favor of the Muleshoe Mules. And boy, oh boy, here comes the Muleshoe offense doing really good. It's going to be a 9-yard toss from Hasley to number 3, Elsar Cincineros. Elsar Cincineros was the man in motion, took it, and I tell you what, he had a big enough hole to drive a semi-truck through. 9-yard run by Cincineros makes the score 27-9 after the good PAT by Victor Morales. Oh boy, these fans are liking it too. Everybody's on their feet, ready to go. Victor Morales to kick it off. Back to receive is going to be Weak. And also now the officiating crew is blowing whistles. I'm sorry, Jaxter Lopez is out there to kick it off. The sophomore to kick it away. And this kid does have a leg. And that ball's going to go deep. That's going to go over the head and picked up right at about the 11 and met by a few mules. That's Jaxter Lopez with the booming kick almost to the 10-yard line. And I tell you what, number 9, Favela, had nowhere to go as a few mules got in there for the tackle. Be 1st and 10 deep into Dalhart territory is where Dalhart's going to start with 9:43 left in the second quarter. 27-9 is the score. And just so you know, Muleshoe gets the ball to start the second half. Boy, turnover on downs is what happened to the Dalhart Wolves on the last series. And they look for a different outcome here. Thomas Meyer, quarterback. Number 22, Matthew. It's going to be a keeper by Thomas. He'll get a couple. I tell you what, Matthew was getting out in front. Really good blocks kind of by the Dalhart defense. Just really good reads by the by the Dalhart offense. Really good reads by the Muleshoe defense. Makes it 2nd down and 7 with 9:15 and running in the second quarter. Two-back set for Dalhart. Thomas looking right, and he's going to go deep. That ball's going to be intercepted. The senior Irvin Torres is going to take it at the 50. Irvin Torres is going to be foully met. Oh boy, I tell you what, this game ball goes to anyone tonight so far. It's Irvin Torres. Irvin Torres, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception on the night so far, and we're not even past the second quarter. We're still in the early stages of the second quarter. I wouldn't even say we're close to even the mid area of the second quarter. So here comes the hot Muleshoe offense. Handoff. That's going to be Signs, is who it looks like. Signs, big 8-yard run. Hasley. Play action over the middle. Sebastian Carvin wide open. Touchdown Muleshoe, 40-yard run. I was waiting for that play. Number 7, Sebastian Carvin taking it 40 yards to the house. Big little sneaky going over the middle, and Hasley read it right. Just a little lob, and that's what happens when the defense pressed. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, that was beautiful. Jackson Lopez to attempt the extra point. Kick is going to be up and through the uprights it goes. PAT is good. Makes her score 34-9 in favor of the Mules. Burning almost no time off the clock. Got the ball at 8:55. It's 8:26 left in the second quarter. 34-9 is our score in favor of your Muleshoe Mules. Big 40-yard pass from Zach Hasley out to number 7 Sebastian Curvin. And boy, we've seen that play a couple of times this season. This is going to be Zach Hasley's, I think it's 4th passing touchdown in the game. Yeah, that is right. Zach Hasley is at 4 touchdowns on the game today. 3 of those going to Irvin Torres, and 1 going to number 7, Sebastian Curvin. The other touchdown from tonight so far is going to be a big run toss to number 3, Celsar Cincineros. Jackson Lopez to kick it away. And that's going to be a booming kick. And, Favela's going to bring it out, picking it up from the 1. If he would have let it go, that would have gone out to the 25, but instead he's going to pick it up. Favela on the pick, he took it himself and took it from the goal line and got out to about the 11 or 12. And costly mistake there. You could have started out to 25. 1st and 10, pushed up against your end zone, kinda. That's where Dalhart's going to start. And you got to watch for the deep threat. You definitely are going to have to watch that. And there's flags on the play, and I can't tell you if it's going to be a encroachment or if it's going to be a false start. Let's see what the officiating crew says. And that's going to be offsides on Muleshoe. Makes it 1st down and 5 for the Dalhart Wolves. And that is going to be a big defensive push by Muleshoe. Loss of yards makes it 2nd down and I think about 7 or 8. So 78, big boy Nick Ray is kind of swimming, diving, getting a big tackle in the backfield. Empty backfield, Thomas Meyer by himself, the quarterback. Meyer looking over the middle, and he's going to pass. That was almost intercepted. That was number 14, McMullen, stepping up and deflecting the pass and almost into his hands. And I tell you what, he had daylight. That was almost a pick 6 to the house right there. Empty backfield. Meyer looking, and he's in trouble. And that ball was just thrown over the head, number 33. That's going to be Max Baca, the intended receiver. And I'll tell you what, Thomas Meyer had to get rid of it. He had number 50 breathing down his neck. That was Jacob Reyes, the defensive end. Oh, my goodness. He almost got in there and got the sack. He was driving that offensive lineman of Dalhart to the quarterback. And then there was just a little bit of miscommunication. I think Thomas Meyer was looking for the little in and out route instead of the go route. Punt is going to be up, and it was tipped. And that's going to take a Muleshoe bounce, landing at about the 47. And there's going to be a flag on the play. And I have no idea where the flag came from. It was kind of thrown out into the empty area. No one near or around. Dalhart goes 3 and out, gets the punt. And it was a very late flag. It's going to be a holding on Muleshoe. First down. So Muleshoe now starting out kind of deeper into their territory. Not really, 39-yard line. And it'll be the first time in the second quarter Muleshoe will start out in their own territory instead of around the 50 or into Dalhart territory. And this Muleshoe defense is, or Muleshoe offense is, not defense too, they're really excellent tonight. Handoff. So it's going to be Zach Radloff. 12-yard run. 12 takes it 12 for the first down. Hasley and company looking off to the side. And it's going to be a run. It's going to be Radloff again. Good blocks by the offensive line of Muleshoe. Current score is 34-9 with 6:45 and counting in the second quarter. Favor of your Muleshoe Mules on this senior night of district play. Second and 6. Sebastian Carvin in motion. And that's going to be a handoff once again to Zach Radloff. Radloff, nowhere to go. Gain of a few on the play makes it third and about 4. Or third and 5. Little bunt set for Muleshoe. Spread. Hasley now looking off to coach for direction. And run. That's going to be Signs. Signs is going to go to the house. 44-yard run by Daniel Signs. And there's another flag. Another late flag comes in. There's a flag on the play, and it's going to be holding, or touchdown, holding on Dalhart. And let's see if the PAT is going to be good. That's going to be Jaxer Lopez, number 40. And I think you should be a little bit closer. Oh, no, they did move the ball. I'm sorry. It's going to be a point after attempt. Jaxer Lopez's kick is up, and it is good. Makes the score 41-9. Muleshoe 41-9. They got to start this drive with 7:27 on the clock. Couple runs by Zach Radloff leading Muleshoe up into Dalhart territory. It's the 44-yard line. It's third and about 5. And number 21, Daniel Signs, takes it himself to the house for the big 44-yard run by number 21, Daniel Signs. The sophomore makes the score 41-9 after the Jaxer Lopez PAT with 5:43 left in the second quarter. Boy, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to write down, kind of keep up with stats at the same time, and also give you some commentary. And looks like ball's going to be pushed a little bit forward. And here comes Jaxer Lopez and the special teams of Muleshoe. .543 left in the second quarter. 41-9 is your score. Muleshoe get the ball to start the second half of play. Lopez. And that kick's going to go up. And, taking a slow roll, landing about the 8. Taking its sweet little time to roll into the end zone. And number 9, Favela, definitely not trying to take it out of the end zone this time. Dalhart will now start the 25. It's going to be the best start that they've had all of the second quarter. Thomas Meyer. It's going to be a handoff. That's going to go to Matthew, who's going to be finally brought down. That's a big boy running. Second down and 5 for Dalhart. Little trip set, and that's going to be a quick pass out. That's going to be number 9, Favela, with the catch. Third and 1, short, and where Muleshoe's defense is going to come. Let's see what they do. They're probably going to bring the blitz. Watch Brennan Davis. And that's going to be a run. That's going to be number 22, Matthew, on the carry. Enzadula on the carry. First and 10 for the Dalhart Wolves, and that's going to be one of the few first downs that they've had in this first half. Low snap. Matthew looking. Open receiver just outside over the head of Max Baca. That's going to be Thomas Meyer. And I'll tell you what, Thomas Meyer's pass was out there, and it's just a little bit shorter. That would have been a first down and a lot into Muleshoe territory, but here we are, second and 10. Low snap, and that's going to be a quick pass, and I wonder there's some miscommunication between the center and quarterback. Looked like half the team was moving, half the team wasn't. Third and 10 for Dalhart. Four wide receivers set. Meyer looking, play action. Meyer's in trouble. He's going to swing out, and it looks like he's going to get the first down. Shimmy, shammy, cross the 50 into Muleshoe territory at the 49-yard line. First and 10 for Dalhart. And defensive end just kind of got way too out there, just outside of the reach of the quarterback, Meyer. Meyer takes it out of bounds, stops the clock at 4:19. 41-9 is our score in favor of Muleshoe in the second quarter. And that's going to be a pass over the middle. That's going to be number 19, Weak. First down for Dalhart, and here comes the Devils. hurry-up offense, and that's going to be a carry. That's going to be number 40 on the counter, and he's going to be brought down. That's going to be Clayton Monroe on the carry. Gain of a couple on the play makes it second down and 7. 3:15 counting in the second quarter now. Looks like trips left for Dalhart. Dalhart usually see a little screen or a counter out of here, and then it's going to go over the middle. It's going to be in and out of the hands of number 9, Favela, and I tell you what, that was great defensive effort. That was number 1, Irvin Torres, number 13, Jeremiah Barone on the separation of the catch. Stops the clock at 3:33 in the second quarter, 41-9 in favor of Muleshoe. Third down and 8. Meyer and company looking off to the side at coach now. Third down and 8. Meyer looking to his right, and he's going to pass it over the middle, and that's going to be a flag. The Muleshoe defender got there just a little early, and it's going to be a pass interference on Muleshoe. Makes it first down, and we'll see where they spot the ball. It's going to be a pass interference on Muleshoe. It's going to be a spot of the foul. That's where the ball will be placed. It'll be 1st and 10 for Dalhart. The 1 yard line would be the new place of where Dalhart needs to be to extend the drive, and it's going to be a keeper by Meyer. Meyer's going to go nowhere. That was number 50, Jacob Reyes, and also 14, and it's going to be Davey McMullen. Going to be a host of Mules who got back there. Second down and 11, loss of 1 on the play. 3 minutes and counting on the game clock in the second quarter. Here we go. Play action. Meyer's in trouble. He's going to be flushed out the pocket. He's going to be forced out of bounds. And incomplete. 3rd and 11, or 3rd and 10 for the Wolves. Scores 41-9 in the second quarter. 2:46 is where the clock is stopped. Meyer, coaching like we saw either there. Muleshoe stacking the box. Muleshoe showing blitz. And now Muleshoe backs off. Ooh, Meyer's going to be in trouble. He needs to get rid of that ball. That ball's going to be intercepted at the goal line. That's going to be Jeremiah Barone. He has blockers out in front of him. He's going to have to turn on the Jets and do something different. He does. He slips against one guy and is finally brought down. 2:27 interception, number 13, Jeremiah Barone. Read that perfectly. That's going to be the second interception of the game for Muleshoe. The other one came from Irvin Torres. .227 left, and very red-hot Muleshoe defense will now come out with excellent position. Muleshoe will get the ball to start the second half of play. 41-9 is the score in favor of your Muleshoe. Dominant lead is what they have. Hasley, high snap, pass out. Irvin Torres, shimmy shammies, and he's going to be brought down. No gain on the play. And that's the senior connection right there. That's been the senior connection tonight. Is Hasley to Torres. 3 touchdowns between the both of them. Hasley, play action, open, wide over the middle. That's going to be in and out of the hands. Ooh. That's Judas Reyes. Oh boy, Judas Reyes was wide open. The the cornerback pinched forward to Dalhart, and oh my goodness, that was a touchdown waiting to happen. 149, 3rd down and 10. 4 down territory is what I feel like it is here. Hasley, high snap. That's going to go out. That's going to be number 13, Jeremiah Barone. Jeremiah Barone! Oh my goodness, truck stick. Jeremiah Barone just said, get off of me. I want that first down, and that's exactly what he did. 1st and 10 for Muleshoe. Hasley sends Sebastian Curvin left to right, or right to left, and it's going to be a handoff by Zach. Radloff's going to take it and get maybe a yard on the play. There's no gain on the play is now what they're saying. 2nd down and 10. Keeps the clock running. 1:30 and counting left in the second quarter. If you're just now joining us, it's 41-9 in favor of Muleshoe. Approaching the end of the first half. Muleshoe interception by Jeremiah Barone takes it down inside the 20, which leads us to where we are now. Handoff to Zeke Castle. Zeke Castle's going to take it, be forced out of bounds at about the 6. Big run by Zeke. Dominant performance by the defense and offense tonight. Both sides of Muleshoe has done a great job. Hasley and company looking. Wonder what play is going to come up here. Got trips up on your screen and one tight end in this set. It's going to be a handoff. It's going to be Zeke again. Zeke on the outside. Zeke pushing forward. Should be a first down. Inside the 5, inside the 3-ish. Ooh. Oh, for a second there, I thought it was 4th and inches. Now they're going to say it's 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. One minute, 4 seconds left in the second quarter. Hasley, handoff, Signs up the middle, ball's out. Oh, Daniel Signs fumbled the ball at the 1-yard line. Turnover at the 1-yard line. .58 seconds left in the second quarter. Nothing to panic about. Muleshoe's up 41-9, and now you have Dalhart pinned up at the 1-yard line. Trip set, Muleshoe, and expect this to be a really quick pass. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Brandon Davis is there to stop it, though. Gain of, looks like maybe 1 or 2 on the play. 45 seconds in running in the second quarter. 2nd down and 8. Brandon Davis, watch him at the bottom of your screen, pressing forward, and he's going to sit still and wait. And that's going to be a deep pass. That's going to be picked off. Number 2, Judas Reyes on the pick. 22 seconds left. And that's going to be the 3rd interception of the night by the Muleshoe defense. Judas Reyes redeeming himself. He dropped a potential touchdown wide open in the end zone. And now he got the interception to give Muleshoe a chance. Muleshoe does have timeouts left, and they could go down and score before the end of the half. Hasley and company now out on the field. Snaps high. Play action. Going deep. Elzar Cincinnati goes out there. Touchdown, Muleshoe. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. 30-yard touchdown. That's going to be Zach's 5th touchdown of the night. Boy, the seniors leaving it out all on the field tonight. Jackson Lopez to attempt the PAT. Kick is going to be up. Hit the crossbar. No good. Keeps the score 47-9 in favor of Muleshoe. 15 seconds left, and that took no time at all. You got the ball with 22 seconds left. Muleshoe to kick it away, and that was all from Judas Reyes. Judas Reyes kicked that off with the interception. And before that, I tell you what, Judas Reyes was wide open in the end zone and missed a chance to get a touchdown, but he definitely redeemed himself on the interception. Then the 30-yard touchdown pass from Hasley out to Elzar Cincinnati.
I was talking to somebody else. Where are you at?
And 47-9 is now our score.
Hey, all right, fine. I didn't even know who you were talking about. I thought you were talking about Judas.
Jackson Lopez to kick it away.
Hey, we got 2 more quarters. Hey, we got a cover right here.
Back to receive is going to be Favela.
No big plays.
Kick is going to go up into the hands. It's
You're going to say he fair caught it, I guess? Hey, no.
and fair catch was called on the field. Be first and 10 for Dalhart. 13 seconds left. So first and 10 for Dalhart. Dalhart will pick up shop at the 25-yard line. Only 13 seconds left in this first half. Muleshoe will get the ball to start the second half of play. Meyer, handoff. It's going to go up the middle. That's going to be number 4. He's going to take it. He's going to bounce out to the right and is finally brought down. It's Clayton Monroe, and that's the 1 second left in the half, and that's going to be the end of the half. That's the end of the half. 47-9 is our score. Zach Hasley, 5-touchdown clinic is what he's put on tonight. Senior night. We'll be right back for your second half of Muleshoe Mule Football. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe Gillam Advertising.
Our Gillam Advertising, MuleshoeTV.com broadcast.
In 1962, the Muleshoe Mules were the District 3 2A champs. The first time since 1938 that our town had celebrated a district championship in football. The district ball somehow left the premises of Muleshoe. And now, the 1962 district championship ball has been returned. On behalf of Coach Taylor, Mr. Ron Scott, and the 1962 team, Dr. R.O. Richards and number 19, Jerry Harrison, are returning the game ball to Miss Cindy Basir, the Muleshoe High School principal, and board members, Mr. Curtis Preston, president, Mr. Sergio Leal, Vice President. Mrs. Ashley Turnbow, Secretary. Mr. Kevin Morris. Mr. Jesus Tovar. Mr. Jeff King. And Mr. Steve Clifton. Congratulations to the 1962 Mules. The district championship ball is back.
Gillam Advertising, MuleshoeTV.com broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules live stream versus the Dalhart Wolves football game, brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, WTG Fuels, K&K Pharmacy, Edward Jones, Stephen Dement, Dell Oil Company, Irrigation Pumps and Power, Bailey County Farm Bureau, Scott Miller, and Bamert Seed Company.
And Color Captain Sandra Brianna. And now please welcome the GWD. conductor. The band conductor thanks Dr. O'Connor, Mr. Wright, Mrs. Richmond, the band boosters, and the community for all their support.
Tonight's show is entitled Orpheus, with music from Burton's Requiem Mass and The Vain for a Dead Princess by Ravel, featuring trumpet soloist Lily Castro. The drum majors are Mark Espinosa, Erico Avelas, and Lily Castro. The Mighty Young Band is under the direction of Miranda DeBruin and Jessica Meinrich. The color guard is under the direction of Kaylee Young. Drum majors, is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 Mighty M Band. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the 2021 Mighty in Band.
Our Gillam Advertising, MuleshoeTV.com broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules live stream versus the Dalhart Wolves football game, brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, WTG Fuels, K&K Pharmacy, Edward Jones, Stephen Dement, Dell Oil Company, Irrigation Pumps and Power, Bailey County Farm Bureau, Scott Miller, and Bamert Seed Company.
Hello all, and welcome back to the start of second half of district play of Dalhart versus Muleshoe. Muleshoe dominating 47-9. Kick it away, it's going to be number 7, Christian Gonzalez. And that's going to be a little squib. Oh, in and out of the hands. And that's going to be number 22, Noah Cantu on the pickup. Kind of fumbled around his hands, but he was able to get on it. The very hot Muleshoe awesome offense will now come out. It's senior night, and it is district play. And I tell you what, this Muleshoe offense has put on the clinic as well as the defense has. Zach Hasley on his 4 touchdowns on the night, 3 going to number 1 Irvin Torres, and 1 big long one going to number 3 Elsar Cincinnati. The other touchdowns came from number 3 Elsar Cincinnati and number 21 Daniel Signs. 1st and 10 for Muleshoe. Handoff, Radloff takes it. Big run by the sophomore. Second down and 3, clock running, 11:30 and counting. Trips down on the bottom of your screen. Hasley, high snap, handoff again. That's going to go to Radloff. Radloff's going to be able to get a yard. Make it 3rd and 3, or really 3rd and 2. 3rd and a couple. The lone touchdown for the Wolves is coming from a pass from Myers out to number 4. That is Corbin. Handoff. It's going to be Radloff again. Radloff's going to have to find a hole to go, and he does. Leans forward for a touchdown. Puts down his shoulder. About 2 yards extra past the sticks. Makes it 1st and 10 for Muleshoe. Then the 2-point came from a blocked kick back in the first quarter. That was from number 40, Clayton Monroe from Dalhart. Makes the score 47-9 in favor of Muleshoe. Hasley Company trips at the top of your screen. And handoff up the middle again. It's going to be Radloff. Radloff taking the handoff. Winning the standoff between him and the Dalhart on this very big, powerful run that he's been on for a good chunk of the night so far. Second down, Hasley, and that's going to be a pass. Jeremiah Barone, catch. They're going to say he's out. And I tell you what, I give him credit in my book for being in on that one. That was a great pass by Hasley, and we almost saw it again. He hit Jeremiah Barone earlier in the game for a big, deep pass just like that one. Third down and 7 for Muleshoe. Clock stopped at 9:31 in the third quarter. I tell you what, Muleshoe red hot, keeping the momentum going, or trying to. Would you consider this being 4-down territory? Number 13, Barone's going to take it now. And the missed tackle there on not taking him down, trying to strip the ball, may have given Muleshoe the extra yardage, and it will. First down for Muleshoe, a little bit over the stick by a yard. Good job on the Muleshoe offense, keeping the drive alive. Start off the second half. Handoff, Radloff takes it, bumps up the right, tackled. 8-yard gain. That's been all Zach Radloff so far. We were approaching about little over 3 minutes on burning clock time on this drive. Just what Muleshoe's done. Muleshoe's really good. Muleshoe can punch you in the mouth and go upfield, and then they can also methodically just run it down the field, get a little play action pass here and there, and burn 10 minutes off the clock if they wanted to. Second and 2, 8:20 and counting for the game clock. Let's go in and out the ounce of Irvin Torres. And careful with that one. That one luckily was a forward pass. Barely makes it third down and 2. Clock stopped at 8:13 in the third quarter. Randolph now to the right of Hasley. Hasley, play action over the head of El Cincenieros. And, fourth down. And I tell you what, Dalhart was coming with the intention to hunt someone down on that play. I tell you what, blitz was coming from that top side of your screen on the defensive line. And Muleshoe's going to go for a 4th and 2. Muleshoe has converted, I think, every 4th down so far in this game but one. There's little situations like this. And I thought there was offsides, and it looks like they're going to say no offsides. Everyone got back in time, and be a turnover on downs. It'll be the first time Muleshoe's turned over the ball on downs tonight, and be Dalhart's ball with 8:05 left in the third quarter. 47-9 is our score in favor of Muleshoe. And handoff. Nowhere to go. Host of Mules comes in for the tackle. District 2 3A standings are as is. First place is Bushland at 3-0, 6-3 on the season. They clinch district championship if they win tonight. And then also, it's going to be a pass that's almost intercepted. Oh, wow. That was almost into the hands of Juice Reyes. Juice Reyes has an interception on the night. Muleshoe's defense, 3 interceptions on the night so far. Second place is going to be Muleshoe and Dalhart, tied at 1-1. Muleshoe is 3-5. Dalhart's 2-6 on the season. And 4 River Road, rounding out the bottom, is going to be 5 Littlefield at 0-2. Muleshoe beating River Road last week, losing to Bushland the week before. Hard-fought game was the Bushland game, and also that River Road game. Also, that ball was almost intercepted by Irvin Torres. Pass will fall incomplete, makes it 4th and 9 with 7:27 left in the third quarter. And I think you punt it away here if you're Dalhart and not give Muleshoe the ball in your own territory. Muleshoe wins tonight. They will move to 2-1 in district play and 4-5 on the season. Definitely favorable for Muleshoe at this point in the game. Punt is going to be straight up in the air, end over end, and that's going to take a Muleshoe bounce. Take a Dalhart bounce into Muleshoe territory. It'll be 1st and 10 for Muleshoe. Muleshoe start out at their own 45-yard line. It's going to be another 3 and out. Just kind of the repeat of what we saw, after the first touchdown Dalhart scored. It was kind of a punch in the mouth, and then all of a sudden just nowhere to go. High snap. And that's going to go Irvin Torres. Irvin Torres is, man, smart move by him. Wasn't open. Scooted up just a bit to get open for Zach Hasley. Hasley thread the needle, bread in the basket into Irvin Torres' hands. Makes it second down and a couple. Right, second down and 3. And this is the part of the game where really you kind of want to take the little methodical drive, take some time off the clock, burn as much as you can. You're up by multiple possessions. Hasley snaps a little high, and that's going to be Radloff with the carry. First down and a little bit more for the sophomore. First down, Muleshoe, 6:20 in counting in the third quarter. 47-9 is our score. First and 10. They're going to send number 33 in motion. It's going to be Tate Shipman. Shipman going left to right. Over the middle. Irvin Torres is going to catch it, and he's going to turn the Jets and get away. Touchdown, Muleshoe. That's going to be a 44-yard touchdown. That's going to be Zach Hasley's 5th touchdown of the night. It's going to be their 4th of the night connection. Jaxer Lopez to attempt the extra point. Kick is going to be up through the uprights. It is good. Makes our score 54-9. I tell you what, Muleshoe wasted no time. 7:17 when they got it. 5:46 is now what's on the game clock. It's a 44-yard touchdown. That's going to be Zach Hasley's 5th of the night. And that's going to be Irvin Torres' 4th of the night. And that's a connection between both of them. Irvin Torres with an interception also in the night. Really good job by this Muleshoe offense. And the connection from the two seniors on senior night. Say it once again. I'll probably say it multiple times tonight if this continues between the senior group that's out there. I kind of like what Muleshoe's doing here. They still have some veteran players out on the field, but they're mixing in a lot of some of these younger guys to really get some game time. Jaxer Lopez to kick it away. Back to receive. That's going to be number 19 who's going to take it, and he's going to be met at about 33, tossed to the 34, 35. Tate Shipman on the tackle. That was weak on the receiving end for Dalhart, taking it past the 30 up to about the 36. First and 10 at the 36 is where Dalhart Wolves will set up shop. 5:41 left in the third quarter. Last time Dalhart was out, it was a 3 and out. Thomas Meyer out on the field. And it's going to be a little screen out to number 19. It's going to be met, not before he gains 5. Weak on the reception. This is a second down and 5. I tell you what, this Dalhart offense has to figure something out. Game clock running, approaching the 5-minute, 10-second mark and counting in the third quarter. Dalhart pass looking out. That's going to be in and out of the hands. It's going to be Favela on the drop pass. Incomplete. 3rd and 5. Clock stops at 4:50. Oh, I'm sorry, that doesn't stop the clock. The game clock will continue around 4:30 and counting. Muleshoe up 54-9 in this ball game. 3rd down. Meyer looking left. Meyer going. Meyer pass complete. 1st down, Dalhart. Baca on the reception. It'd be a 1st down for Dalhart. It'd be the first time I've seen a 1st down from Dalhart for a while now. It'd be Meyer, handoff. That's going to be number 40. He's going to be met in the backfield. That is a host of mules getting in there. I can't tell you who it is. I think, let's see. It's going to be Jackson Lopez. So Marone on the carry, and he loses a chunk of yards to make it 2nd down and 12. Meyer not liking what coach is changing the play here. Low snap, Meyer passes in and out of the hands just outside the reach of Luis Favela. Makes it, should make it 3rd and 12. Be 3rd and 11. I'm sorry. Play action. Meyer flushed out of the pocket by Jacob Reyes. Jacob Reyes almost got the tackle. Meyer out of bounds. A little bit more than a 6-yard gain on the play will make it 4th down and 5. Fourth and 5. 3 minutes and counting in the 3rd quarter. Meyer looking left. Meyer in trouble. Meyer stepping up. Meyer's going to be hit. That's number 74, Nick Reyes. I'm sorry, that's 74, Lee Tosh. Lee Tosh, the sophomore. Peeked a little too far ahead in the roster. Got a little excited there. That's going to be Lee Tosh, the sophomore, on the tackle. Turnover on downs. Now we have a new set of teams out here. It's going to be false start. So multiple flags on the play. It should be false start on Muleshoe, and then the late flag came in. No other penalties. Several flags were thrown out there, and I figured the side judge would be able to make the call. Make it 1st and 15 for Muleshoe, and that's going to be number 7, Sebastian Curvin, out at quarterback. Sebastian is going to take it, hand it off to Radloff. Radloff's going to be hit in the back by number 40, Clayton Monroe. And Sebastian Curvin, he can run it himself. He's a big guy that's out there. And I tell you what, they've actually lined him up at tight end a couple times. He does have a touchdown on the night. Handoff. It's going to be Sebastian who's going to keep it himself. And he's going to, shimmy, shimmy. There he goes. So second and long. Second and 19 will make it third down and manageable. And I'm sorry, stat correction. Hasley has, looks like 6 touchdowns on the night. It's going to be a handoff to Radloff. Radloff's going to take it, and he's going to fight forward. Fourth down and short. It's going to be about 3 yards shy. Fourth and 4 for Muleshoe. Really, it's like 4th and 3. Oh, and here comes the set. It's going to be Sebastian Curvin who keeps it. Sebastian, open field. Sebastian, shoelace tackled. First down plus some more. First down, Muleshoe. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. 54-9 to score in favor of the Mules. And coach is just saying back off. 54-9 is going to be the score at the end of the third. Muleshoe dominating, and most of the seniors aren't on the field. We'll be right back for your fourth quarter of play. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe.
Our Gillam Advertising, MuleshoeTV.com broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules live stream versus the Dalhart Wolves football game, brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, WTG Fuels, K&K Pharmacy, Edward Jones, Stephen Dement, Dell Oil Company, Irrigation Pumps and Power, Bailey County Farm Bureau, Scott Miller, and Bamert Seed Company.
Welcome back to start the fourth quarter of play. 54-9 is our score in favor of Muleshoe. Muleshoe doing a terrific job tonight. Offense and defense. Got the second team out there. And here we go. This is going to be a handoff to Zach Radloff. Radloff's going to take it. Dalhart showing the blitz. Not before Radloff gets around. And looks like he's right in the first down territory. Senior night tonight, and I tell you what, here's some senior stats for you. Zach Hasley, 6 touchdowns on the night. 4 of those are in connection with number 1, Irvin Torres. Senior connection to the junior tonight has been terrific. Irvin Torres, a wonderful wide receiver. Really good receiving core tonight. And running backs tonight have done it as well. Handoff, Radloff. Bumps up the left side. Touchdown, Muleshoe. 12-yard run, Zach Radloff. Jackson Lopez to come on to attempt the PAT, and I tell you what, that was some good blocking. Zach Redloff bumped, went up left, and took it in, had enough room to start his own farm out on the field. I tell you what, man, he had so much greenery in front of him, and that hole made by the offensive line. Good job by the left tackle out there, just forcing his way, asserting his dominance on the defensive line, allowing the running back to run. Jackson Lopez's kick is going to be up and good. Makes it 61-9 in favor of the Muleshoe Mules. So Muleshoe asserting dominance tonight. They've done a really good job. Sebastian Curvin's now out at quarterback, has done a terrific job tonight. He has a touchdown, also a couple big runs, some runs that converted fourth downs into first downs. And I tell you what, the future Mule team that's out there right now, if you definitely are a Mule fan, you should be excited for this future team after some of these seniors leave after this season. Jackson Lopez to kick it away. Lots of talent on this Muleshoe team. And it's going to be a squib kick. That's going to go right into the hands of number 3, Dalian Gilmore. And Gilmore's going to finally be brought down. First and 10 for Dalhart. 10 minutes left in the ball game. 61-9 is our score in favor of Muleshoe. Thomas Myers still out at quarterback for the Wolves. Low snap, looking, quick pass out, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. That's going to be Hernandez on the drop pass. Makes it second down and 10. Second and 10. And it's going to be a carry. It's going to be number 22, Matthew, who's going to take it, and he's going to be finally brought down. 9-yard gain makes it 3rd and 1. .850 and counting in the game clock. Third and 1. Dalhart looking off to coach. Meyer at quarterback. Matthew to his right. Meyer's going to keep it. Meyer's going to get the first down and a little bit more. And he's going to be tackled a few yards after the sticks. Makes it first down for Dalhart. Snap, Meyer, deep pass. There he goes. And that was just in front of his receiver, number 33. That's going to be Max Baca. I tell you what, Muleshoe defense had that really covered well. 2nd and 10. Ramsey Martinez was the man on coverage, and as I kind of look at these numbers, there's a lot of sophomores out on the field right now. And this is the future of Muleshoe that you're kind of seeing out in the field, folks. It's going to be a play action into the hands of number 6. He's going to be brought down. That's number 8, Justin Dyke, the junior, on the tackle. First and 10 for Dalhart. 7 minutes and counting in the fourth quarter. 61-9 is our score. Quick pass. Oh, I was almost intercepted. And incomplete. Second down and 10. Ooh. I couldn't get a number on the play, but there was a Muleshoe defender. Read the offensive line just right. Found the hole. Was almost got an interception. I think that was number 22, Noah Cantu, who almost got in there. 6:20 and counting in the fourth quarter. Meyer rolling out to his right, trying to look deep. Caught, first down, out of bounds. And that's going to be Baca for a first down. First down, Dalhart. And now Dalhart's kind of a little bit on the roll. First and 10, Dalhart. Meyer, handoff. Then Monroe will take it up the right side, and he's going to spin around one guy. First down, and finally dropped. .520 and counting. Low snap. Toss up in the air. Touchdown, Dalhart. That's going to be an 8-yard touchdown pass from Meyer. And that's going to be number 19, Week. There was an offsides call. That will be canceled. 5:16 in the fourth quarter. Dalhart scores from the first time since the first quarter. Kick is going to be up. Is through the uprights. That was number 7, Christian Gonzalez on the PAT. Make the score 16-61 in favor of Muleshoe. So Muleshoe's defense, good at a lot of points. Honestly, you've done what you could. You've held them to third down multiple times, and this is just a learning experience for the kids that are down there right now. A lot of sophomores, a couple of juniors that are on the field, and this experience is key in this game, especially in games like this. You get playing time against the starters of another team. Definitely beneficial in your growth as a football player. I'd expect the onside. Damian Hiracha to kick it away for the Dalhart Wolves. That kick is going to be a high little pooch kick that's going to land right into the hands of 21, Daniel Sines. Daniel Sines has a return on the season, and I tell you what, if you get him out in open field, he'll do it again. Up to the 35. Daniel Sines took it from about the 22 to the 35, and that's about what he does. He's really good at just returning kicks. Also really good at running, if you didn't know, too. First and 10 for Muleshoe. They'll set up shop at the 35, and we expect to see a little bit of this younger team out. Sebastian Curvin at quarterback. Snap, handoff, Radloff. Radloff takes it, has a lot of open room. Gain of 8. Second down and 3. Second down and 3. Sebastian and company coming out to the field. Like I said, it's just going to be kind of just a methodical drive right here. You'll definitely just run out the game clock if you can. Here comes a blitz. It's going to be Radloff again. Radloff's going to take it. First down and a little bit more. So first and 10 for Muleshoe, run by Zach Radloff. Radloff only a sophomore, and he's been at it all season. You've seen him in this starting lineup too. He's came out and started games as a sophomore. Future running back right there, and he is no one to mess around with. He's very fast. Him and Zeke Castle, the two of them are going to make a dynamic duo for this team out in the future. Radloff with the carry again. Radloff's going to take a gain of about 5. Make it second down and 5, 2:40 and counting in the fourth quarter. .220 and counting in the fourth quarter. Play clock at 10 seconds. We'll have to get the snap off here pretty quick. And handoff Zach Radloff. He had nowhere to go. He's going to turn it the other direction, and he turned nothing into something. Gain of a few. Third and 2. Clock now approaching the 1-minute 30-second mark in the fourth quarter. 61-16 is our score in favor of Muleshoe, and this will probably be the last series Muleshoe will have. This will be the last series of the game, more than likely, if they can get first down. It's going to be a keeper by Sebastian Curvin. Sebastian Curvin's going to go. Sebastian Curvin pedaling his feet across the 30. First down, and I tell you what, that should be the end of the game. Muleshoe first down. I wonder if they'll kind of squeeze in maybe 1 or 2 plays just to kind of get a little bit more experience time in. Coaches taking off their headset, clapping on the sideline, enjoying the big victory, big district victory. Here comes Zach Hasley out to victory formation, kind of showing this younger team how to line up. Just good leadership overall by the seniors tonight. 30 seconds and counting in the fourth quarter. This should be ball game right here. 61-16 is your final. Muleshoe will move to 4-5 on the season, 2-1 in district play, which will push them into second place. Dalhart will fall to 1-2 in district play, 2-7 on the season. Muleshoe holding second place in district play as they go into Littlefield next week to face off against Littlefield. We'll look to see you next week. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. Come support your Mules on the last game of the regular season.
Our Gillam Advertising, MuleshoeTV.com broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules live stream versus the Dalhart Wolves football game brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, WTG Fuels, K&K Pharmacy, Edward Jones, Stephen Dement, Dell Oil Company, Irrigation Pumps and Power, Bailey County Farm Bureau, Scott Miller, and Bamert Seed Company.